Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing our 9 in 19 Project Pan update. This is number like 4 or something like that, I don't know. But it is like, I haven't had a lot of updates from this video, of this Project Pan, that's what I'm meaning to say. Because I said this in one of my other videos, but usually over the summer I just take a break from them because I don't have the time to like consistently post every single month and updates and pictures and all that jazz. I never have enough time. And I always forget, and so it just doesn't happen. So I wasn't even gonna try this year. I called that out from the beginning and I was like, yeah, that's not happening. That's exactly what I did. I took a break for the summer. So we were in August, coming around the beginning of August, and I felt like, hey, it's time for an update. Might as well, you know, I have the time now. So I actually don't have, I have all the products, but I'm not going to go through all the products that I like rolled out of the Project Pan just because it was too confusing. I had like 1,000,001 things in, half in, out, or like decluttered some, blah, 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 blah. Lots of randos. So, I have a big giant like, thing filled with all my Project Pan empties and stuff like that, and that's all in there. So when at the end of the Project Pan comes around, which I guess is in January, when the end of the project comes around, I'll go through it and I'll say everything that I got, that I used up, and so that you can get those, still see those products that I was talking about in the last video. I can link it up below if you guys want to see it. And then next month I will talk about the products that I have here in case I use them up, or in case I come to some conclusion about them. So yeah, that was a really long intro. I felt like there was a lot to explain. So without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so we kind of have not a full face, but we have kind of in order of face products that we are putting in this Project Pan. So first is primer, and in this I rolled this Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I got this in an Ipsy Glam bag. So I actually really like this primer. It is super nice, and I feel like it is super hydrating. I haven't used it a lot, but when I do use it, I really do love it. I just felt like, hey, it was a small primer, might as well use it up because I have so many other big primers. This one will be the easiest, and I like it, and I can use it up. So I was like, you know what, might as well throw this one in there. Again, I like it. Wouldn't buy the full size because I have hydrating primers that from the drugstore that are just as good, and they're not even the price of, they're not the price of the big one of these, which is like huge, the big pump. So I don't really need it, but I'm gonna use it up, and I feel like, hey, it was easy because it's a small baby, and it's pretty much full. I've only used it a few times, so there's a lot of product to go, but I feel like I can do this. One, because it's small too. All right, number 2 is foundation. So this is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I'm ready to use this up. It's been a year old. You can see actually exactly where it is. It's literally like, it's like a little bit lower than the line here because this is just where it's stuck to the walls. It's like a little bit lower than that, but it's pretty high up. The bottle does get like a little bit smaller, like it goes like in a little bit down here, so I'm not sure how much product is down there. And then it is a pump, so I don't know how much is actually gonna come out of here, but we're gonna try to use as much as we can of this up by January because it's a year old now. So the next time we'll be able to wear is summer because it's so dark. It's like my deepest shade, and by then it'll be too old. It'll be 2 years old, so I'm not gonna wear it next summer. So I'm gonna try to use it up now. Hopefully during like August, September, October, then when I'm starting to get lighter in the face, I can mix it with like one of my other foundations that I know is good and light, and it'll be a nice mixer for this one. So hopefully we can get this guy used up. And then concealer, I have the Sephora Bright Future concealer. This honestly is probably not going to last super long. I have the shade, oh okay, and the Superstay foundation, I have the shade 320 Honey Meal. And then in this, I have the shade Pecan Pie number 12. It's my summer shade again. You can see right there, it's like, okay, just draw all over the thing. You can see right in there, it's starting to like separate, and that's like the walls of it. I'm gonna have to pull the stopper out soon. I'm almost done with this, but I felt like, hey, throw it in so that you can just make sure you get it out and don't forget about it. This is actually one of 2 concealers that I have right now, so I gotta go get some more concealers. I'm just bad at picking my shades, so I hate going to look for concealers and foundations, but we're gonna use this one up. I like this concealer. It's not my favorite. I like it though because I can get shade match for it and it's always perfect. So the one in my winter shade is Tatin 11 from this the Sephora Bright Future brand, like the concealer type. I'm shade Tatin 11 in the fall and winter, so that one's really nice, and I like getting matched for this one because it's a nice concealer. It's nice enough that I'm okay with it. All right, next is powder, and I'm still working on my Coty Airspun powder. If you guys saw my last video, I was working on this. You can see the lines here. I'm still working on it. Honestly, it's probably not even lower. I've only used it like handful of times because during the summer I'm always on the go, so I use like a pressed powder, just go. I'm not using a loose powder. Whew. And we also got a new loose powder, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, and I do really like that one, so I've been using that one and put this one to the side. But we're gonna get a crack on it. We're gonna use this up by January, I swear. We're gonna do it. All right, not to say, I don't want to take too much time about that one because I talk about that in every project pan because it's been here forever. But next is the Amuse Cosmetics matte bronzer. I have the shade number 2. I think if the shade number 2, here she is here. We have hit a lot of pan on this. She's going strong. We don't have that much product left, actually. I think a couple months will be okay to use it up. I love this bronzer. It is a very nice bronzer. Wouldn't repurchase just because I want to be able to my collection be open and buy new bronzers, but I do like it. Recommend 100% because this was only $1 and it is so good. And you can't, honestly, you can't really see the shimmers in it. There are like little shimmers in it or little pieces of stuff. You can't see that on the face. Everything, it's just normal matte bronzer and it's super, super nice. The packaging is just what sucks. But Essence and e.l.f. both have this kind of packaging that breaks all the time. All right, next is eyes, and so for this one it's a little bit hard, but I have this like singles palette here, and I have a bunch of random matte shadows in here. Oh my gosh, they're all like broken and stuff, but I'm just trying to get rid of these. So these are a bunch of Subculture shades right here. I think I'm gonna have to end up just pulling this shade out because it's cracking all over the place and I hate that. But these are a bunch of, these 3 are Juvia's Place eyeshadows, and then these 3 are Jaclyn Hill. The bigger 3 are Jaclyn Hill eyeshadows because I'm trying to get rid of that huge palette. So we are starting with some single shadows. So this one's kind of like just kind of use these, hit pan on maybe a few of them, just really use them until I feel like rolling them out. So if next month I'm like, hey, I'm not using this, I'm just gonna roll it out, then I'll do that. But for now, hopefully I can get some use out of these, or get some use out of these closer to the fall, which I probably will more of because they're more fall shades. But this matte palette, I'm trying to get rid of all these shades and lower my singles count to like 0 because I barely use singles. Well, now we're down 1 because I tried to get all the dirt out of it and the whole shadow fell out, so that's fun. And then next is mascara. I actually have 2 mascaras, which I'm counting separately as products number 7 and 8. So number 7 is the Big T's Buxom Big T's mascara. I have the shade, it's a plumping mascara. I have the shade Blackest Black. Don't even like this mascara. It's not good. I just need to get rid of it, use it up. The wand, I like the wand shape. I don't mind it. Actually, it's cool if it worked, but the formula is just not good enough. It doesn't do enough to my lashes, basically. Then I have this Maylee mascara. It's Above and Beyond mascara, and this is the shade Black. Again, it's pretty packaging. I got this in an Ipsy bag. And the wand, I really like the wand. It's interesting because it's supposed to hold the curl, I feel like, and the formula is super thick. But the problem with the formula being so thick is that once you use it a couple times, it just gets super, super thick, and it's terribly hard to unclump your lashes because they get so clumped together with this mascara. You can literally like scrape off the product because there's so much product on here. It's so thick, and you can see it around in there. It's so thick and nasty, and it's just not thin enough. I do like it with a more thinning mascara. I think these two might pair together because this one does a whole lot of nothing and this one does too much of something. So mixing them might be perfect. Hopefully we can get both of these out soon because I have mascaras that I really, really love and I just put to the side because there's a fly in here. But I end up not using because I'm trying to, like, I don't know, I have other mascaras. So I have way too many mascaras, time to get some of them out. So those are product 7 and 8. And then product number 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, make sure I'm saying 9. Is this Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. I'm ready to see this go. It doesn't do much of anything. It's really just a setting mist. I don't know, just to kind of cool your makeup all together. I have other setting sprays that I like better and I like using more, so I'm ready to get this out. This one's probably almost done, really. There's hardly anything left. I also have this e.l.f. makeup mist and set, which I'd like to get out eventually too, so both of these are kind of like one and the same. I'm not rolling that one in yet, but probably after this one's done, just because I just don't like this. The smell always like, it smells like chemicals so bad, and I hate it spraying on my face. But yeah, that's it for this project. Those are the 9 products that I'll be working on for the next few months probably. I don't see any of them being done in the next month. We're gonna keep updating. I'll update you monthly again, but I don't see any of these being done by September, so we'll see. Maybe like the setting spray and the mascara, but I'm not so sure, so we're gonna keep working, update you guys. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, if these are cool. If not, I think I'm gonna be doing a monthly recap video every month of products that like I bought or got in a subscription box, and just letting you know how they were and how I liked them that month. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.